Make your child do this if you want them to be successful. Please like and subscribe, consider my Patreon, and take a look at the links in the description for books on finance that will help you get started on your path to financial independence. So I've got a problem. I've got a kid with boundless entrepreneurial energy and a killer instinct that needs to be channeled in a positive manner. In less than a month, he's taken $20 in birthday money and turned it into more than $200. And to be honest, he's being a little cagey about exactly how much money he's made. He did this by selling snacks at school and flipping some golf clubs that he bought on Offerup. He's never played golf. He doesn't know a darn thing about golf except that people with money like to play it. I need to force him to go legit before he discovers how much profit there is to be made in drugs. If I don't act now, he might end up becoming a sales rep for Big Pharma or something like that. So I'm going to nip that in the bud. I'm going to be a dad and do the dad thing by forcing him to open up his own business. Not only that, I'm going to require him to start investing his money because I recognize that he has two of the greatest tools that any investor can have, but he's lacking a third. Those two tools that he already has are the instinct to make money and time, with time in many ways being the more important of the two, but because it allows you to both take advantage of the awesome power of compound interest and the ability to recover from mistakes. What he lacks is the set of skills that he needs to keep the money that he earns. He lacks basic financial literacy. So me, being the terribly mean father that I am, I'm going to make sure that he gets these lessons earlier than I did, and I'm going to be sure that at least while he lives under my roof, that he's disciplined about it. I'm going to teach him how to open a business and how to start investing, and you should do this too. Importantly though, beyond stressing the need for diversification, I'm not going to tell him what to invest in. I don't want to create a set of biases based on my experience that might prevent him from capitalizing on future trends. You see, I realize that we adults all have a little bit of conceptual bias or even just completely mundane generational blindness that will prevent us from recognizing something remarkable until it's too late to benefit from investing. So the first step in this process of helping your child to start their own business is to identify their skills and interests. My son likes to buy and flip things. This might not be your child's interests. So sit down with your child and have a conversation about what they enjoy doing and what they're good at. This will help them find a business idea that aligns with their passions and strengths. Step 2 is research and planning. Once your child has identified their business idea, it's time to dive into research and planning. Encourage them to learn more about the industry, competition, target audience, and potential customers. They can also create a business plan. And it really doesn't have to be anything fancy. It can just be a sheet of paper that outlines their goals, strategies, and financial projections. My son really likes figuring out how much money he can make in advance. In time, he's going to learn a pretty valuable lesson about reality not matching up with projections and how to deal with that. Step 3 is setting up the business. Now that the planning is done, it's time to set up the business, a real business. Help your child register their business name, obtain any licenses or permits, and set up a separate bank account for their business. In most states, it costs almost nothing to set up a sole proprietorship, but you'll likely have to co-sign for your child on the bank accounts. This will teach them about the importance of legal compliance, financial management, and the process of opening a business. Depending on where you live, your liability concerns, you may want to set up a limited liability company, but there will be additional fees or taxes associated with that. Most towns have a website that will walk you through the steps you need to take to get this done. If your child is setting up a reselling business, I suggest you help them set up a SoFi Money, Venmo, or Cash App account, as this is how side hustles and micro businesses are operating these days. Some business ideas that your child will have will require some capital to get started. No bank is going to give a child a business loan, so the bank of mom and dad is going to provide the seed money. Do your child a favor and pretend like it is a real loan with a payment schedule and compound interest. This will serve them well later on in life when credit card offers are being tossed at them left and right in their 20s, and teach them a valuable lesson about when debt is an appropriate tool. Step 4, marketing and promotion. Marketing and promotion are crucial for any business's success. Teach your child about different marketing strategies such as social media, word of mouth, and creating a website or online store. Encourage them to be creative and find innovative ways to reach their target audience. Step 5 is customer service and communication. Great customer service and effective communication are vital skills for any entrepreneur. Teach your child the importance of treating customers with respect, addressing their needs and concerns, and maintaining a positive and professional attitude. These skills will contribute to building a strong reputation for their business, and they're just good life skills in general. Step 6, financial literacy and investing. As mentioned earlier, it's important to teach your child about financial literacy and investing. Start by explaining basic concepts such as saving, budgeting, and the power of compound interest. Require them to set aside a portion of their earnings for savings and investments. I can't really stress this enough. Under current law, a child can earn up to the current standard deduction, which in 2023 is $13,850, before they pay a dime in federal taxes. This is the perfect opportunity to get them started with a Roth IRA. The contributions to the Roth will be made with dollars that were tax-free because they were a child's earnings under the standard deduction amount. In the future, when they are retired, they'll be able to take the contributions and all the earnings out tax-free as well. Get started early enough and be consistent about contributions, and even a mid-performing portfolio over time will likely result in millions of tax-free dollars at retirement for your little entrepreneur. Contributions to a Roth IRA can be made on behalf of a minor up to $6,000, but cannot exceed the minor's earnings. For example, if your child earns $1,000 in a year, a $1,000 contribution can be made to the Roth IRA. If your child makes $15,000 from their hustle, a maximum contribution of $6,000 can be made to the Roth IRA, either from their earnings or simply on their behalf. Number 7, diversification and research. While guiding your child in their investment journey, emphasize the need for diversification first and risk-taking second. Explain that diversifying their investments across different industries and asset classes can reduce risks. Talk to them about index ETFs and explain that their biggest investment advantage as a child is not choosing the right securities, but it is actually time. After making the initial investments and determining how a portion of the future investment dollars will be allocated, for example, I'll be requiring that at least 50% of the contributions must go into index funds. But beyond that, I will avoid imposing specific investment choices on them. Encourage them to research and stay updated on market trends and emerging opportunities. They will see opportunities that you don't. As parents, we need to accept that we are not on the cutting edge when it comes to many things in our children's lives. Step 8, encouraging growth and learning from mistakes. Finally, remind your child that entrepreneurship and investing are learning experiences. Encourage them to embrace failure as an opportunity for growth and to learn from their mistakes. At some point, they are going to fail at something, and they need to understand that it isn't the end of the world. Help them develop resilience and adaptability, which are essential qualities for success in life. So there you have it, folks. By following these steps, you can help your child channel their entrepreneurial energy in a positive direction and not end up shilling drugs for Big Pharma. Remember, teaching them about business and investing at an early age sets them up for a lifetime of financial literacy and success. Plus, it's a fantastic bonding experience for you and your child. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more valuable financial education and commentary. Thank you very much and have a nice day.